Welcome back into another quick crypto predictive programming show. But this is going to be really the silver and other interesting things as well. Because is crypto hiding silver in plain sight, and is silver being cryptographied behind our backs? I'll explain why.
Sunday football games, a private golf. While you were asleep, you cannot lie about the production of a microchip. Ladies and gentlemen, the game is over. While you were sleeping last night, while the rest of the world was distracted by the Sunday football games, a private Gulfstream G650 jet touched down at the General Leobardo C. Ruiz International Airport in Zacatecas, Mexico. Why does that matter? Because Zacatecas is not a tourist destination. Zacatecas is the heart of the Fresnillo Silver Belt. It is where the silver comes from. Zacatecas is the heart of the Fresnillo Silver Belt. It is.
Remember that? Silver mine, Back to the Future. Who's this guy? I did a video here. Silver Antique Show. I'll go into that soon. So now does that look familiar? Anyways, this is just coincidence, but at the same time, it's telling you truth, hidden in plain sight in the movies.
Is where the silver comes from. And the people on that plane, they weren't tourists, and they weren't bankers. According to a leak I received 4 hours ago from a source in logistics, a source that has never been wrong. Those men were senior procurement executives from Samsung Electronics. Do you understand what is happening? Samsung is the second largest consumer of industrial silver on the planet. They need it for your phones. They need it for their new solid-state EV batteries. They need it for the AI chips that run the world. Normally, Samsung buys their silver from the London bullion market. They place an order, and an armored truck delivers it. But this morning, on a Sunday, they flew halfway across the world to stand at the gate of a Mexican mine and beg for metal. This is the signal we have been waiting for. This
Project Blue Wire or Project Blue Beam. Remember, they're always mimicking things hidden in plain sight. The silver squeeze may hide the XRP squeeze with the ETFs coming into operation, buying up a certain amount to then have them backing their ETFs. But that's another story, but that's hidden in plain sight, as silver is being bought up from the mines itself by industrial companies, not the governments. And remember that October 10th, we had the crash, especially in XRP on KuCoin. It actually went down to $1.08 for a few seconds. We all remember the October 10th, 2 million or 2,000 actual crypto millionaires took their lives because of what they lost in, leveraging and all that stuff. I don't do that. Don't recommend it. I find it peculiar, like that video said, executives from Samsung arrived in Mexico, for a silver deal. Where did they arrive and when? October 10th. Agreement announced, at least. A significant deal related to the restart of the La Paria silver mine in Durango. Involves a $7 million off-take prepayment financing facility provided by Samsung Construction and Trading and its subsidiaries to Silver Storm Mining. This partnership will fund the rehabilitation and restart of the mine, with Samsung securing the right to purchase 100% of the lead and silver, because remember, you can't mine silver without lead and zinc and copper. Silver and zinc concentrates produced at La Paria for 2 years. The project is expected to resume operations in early 2026. So remember, for 2 years, 2026, 2027, 2028, no one can buy silver pretty much from La Paria, except for who? Samsung. And what that guy just say? Check out his site. I think he uses some sort of AI technology, which I think I know how it works to do his site, but it's pretty good with info. This guy here, check out his site, Currency Archive. That's one of his sites. I believe he has another, but recently I've come upon his information and it seems to be, right on the money. Okay, listen up to this part.
It's where the real physical deals happen when the Western exchanges are closed for the weekend. Usually on
the gray market.
It's business as usual. Millions of dollars flow through the gold souk. But today, the flow has stopped. I'm getting reports from multiple sources on the ground, traders I have known for years, people who never panic, and they are all telling me the same thing. The ask is gone. One major wholesaler allegedly sent a broadcast message to his network this morning. Stop selling. 1,000 dose bars gone. $69 bid. No offer. Do you understand what no offer means in trader speak? It means that even if you walked into a shop in Dubai right now with a suitcase full of cash, offering $69, $70, even $75 an ounce, they would not sell to you. The sellers have gone on strike. Why? Because they aren't stupid. They know what Samsung is doing in Mexico. Price everywhere. If the Shanghai premium, usually silver trades at roughly the same price everywhere. If it's cheaper in New York, a trader buys it there and sells it in Shanghai to make a quick profit. That's called arbitrage. It keeps the prices locked together, but right now, silver in Shanghai is trading at the equivalent of $74, $50.
So 74.50. 74.50. You know, this AI doesn't always get it right. It says $74.50. $74.50. Okay? While it's shown here at 63. He's saying Monday morning this won't be being 63 in our books anymore.
At the equivalent of $74, $50. Silver in New York is stuck at $63. $80. That is an $11 spread. In the financial world, that is impossible. That is like seeing gravity work in London, but not in New York. Why isn't the arbitrage closing the gap? Why aren't traders buying the cheap American silver to sell to China? Because there is no cheap American silver. The arbitrage is broken because you cannot get delivery. You cannot buy the metal in New York to ship it. The banks will give you cash. They will give you a settlement, but they will not give you the bar. The $63 and $80 price is a lie. It is a museum exhibit of a price that used to exist. The $74, $50 price in Shanghai, that is the floor. That is the price.
$74.50.
They will get delivered. There is no cheap American silver. The arbitrage is broken because you cannot get delivery.
Okay, you cannot get delivery. So to make this quick, this is not financial advice, but to get delivery, just tap on my video here, scroll down to the more info, tap on the eye collector link, and it will pop up. And then you can go into not only these cars and toys for sale with some BB guns as well, but in pedal cars. But you scroll down further and you get into some interesting coins. So let's just tap on one. Okay, you got 5 days left, or 3 days left, 5 hours for this auction. Okay, we're gonna have more auctions, but please make do with time. If you have the cash in hand, this is $80 Canadian. So with that being said, check out these coins. They're commemorative, and you might find something you truly like. Like these ones.